Hello guys and welcome back to Menace. This is the final mission against the rogue army on Dice of the Gods. It's called Breakthrough. So what we gotta do essentially is just get all our units to this evacuate zone. Now the way I set up the team is we're taking Lim, of course, Pike, but Pike got changed out his loadout because we're taking Sai instead to replace Carta because she's wary. And I gave her the AT rifle, the crocodile, and the bar simply because of her trinketing ability. Plus 30% item drop chance when John's side destroys an enemy unit, so we can maybe get some more items with that. So that's why I gave her the battle rifle against infantry and the AT rifle against like any kind of armor, because there's a mech here, light walker, and actually if we look at the map there's not many units. As you can see, there's an artillery, laser walker, there's like 7 units in total. But what I'm thinking, because it's like a breakthrough in the description, it says we have to break through fortified positions. um, there are a lot of these blue um, squares or blue outline squares, and those usually mean it's like a tower, um, as we've seen in previous missions. But I think it's also like those light pillboxes we've seen in the previous mission, because if you remember, if you want to go watch the video back, those appeared at the in the previous missions, those blue outline squares on the right side of the map where the objective was. But when we got there, it wasn't just a tower, it was also these pillboxes, these bunkers. So that could be it. And there were units in them. So I'm not sure if the units are there or not, but they don't show up on the intelligence. We'll have to see. Um, and then I'm bringing her, Ivy, because in the secondary objectives we have one where we have to evacuate 5 or more units. Now I'm assuming these are our own units, because I don't see any other allied units or civilian units or anything else according to the intelligence. So yeah, I'm guessing it has to be our units that we have to evacuate 5 or more units. And that's why I'm bringing Ivy. She probably won't do much. I just set her up with the 50 cal here, um, just so she can do a bit of suppressive fire, and that's about it. Alright, so without further ado, let's start the mission. Alright, so as always, we're gonna push Lim forward because he's our scout, and we're gonna move on till we see something here.
Going. Movement.
Guardsman here.
Alright, so we see there's a military bunker corner with an MG team. So that's what I was saying, like the units that are inside these fortifications, they're not
Lock it in.
they're not shown on the intelligence. Well, regardless, we could just
Be ready.
move up here.
Sir. Okay.
Now, I need to be very careful. Oh, I forgot to explain something. When I decided which side I want to break through, I decided to go on the left side. The reason is because the artillery is somewhere around here, as we've seen according to the intel. And the thing with the artillery is that it can shoot across the whole map, at least according to its description. I don't really know, but we've seen in the previous mission. And it has a pretty big minimum range, so I'm thinking if we can at least get within its radius, it won't be able to shoot us back. So that's the reason I deployed on the left as instead of the right, because if we get bogged down on the right, if we get stuck there and then the artillery starts shooting us, it's a little bit risky. And so that's what I was trying to avoid there. I might be able to push up a little bit more here and not get spotted, I mean. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna rotate. So if she didn't get spotted with all the way here, we should be fine moving Ivy here because she has even less penalty to concealment. I don't know if concealment works in the opposite direction. I know, for example, if you have positive concealment, it effectively reduces the enemy's vision range against your unit. So, for example,
Ready, Major.
if we keep trying to push Lim, we're gonna keep moving Lim until he gets spotted.
Movement.
Okay, so we have another one here. It's a rogue army infantry. So as soon as the little eye icon disappears, what we're gonna do is we're gonna deploy him. So I have to make sure I leave enough AP to deploy him. Now it doesn't seem like these heavy military walls, we can't see through them. And that's something else I've actually noticed is they were of that orange color. So on the map, on the intelligence screen before the mission, you can see where the buildings are and where there's cover and all that. And it seems like the orange structures are line of sight blockers, like especially those really big buildings, and the like kind of more yellowish or light orange um, tiles are essentially heavy cover or something. So as you saw, Lim got spotted because the little icon was removed, so he's now spotted, he's revealed. But if we go to conceal, if we deploy, I mean, we get one more concealment, so that effectively reduces the enemy vision range by 1.
Guardsman here.
So what I'm gonna do here to try and take care of these 2 bunkers really fast
Sir.
is I'm gonna use Pike to give Cardo or Rewa, my bad,
Ready on my signal.
more AP. I think I confuse the Cardo and Rewa quite a lot because they always work together. So anyways, we're gonna give Rewa more AP here with the taking command, and that will allow us to push us a little bit further and possibly get three shots. Now again, we know that if we move about up to here, we're not spotted, so we're gonna move Pike up.
Guardsman here.
And the vehicle, I'm gonna leave it for now because it might get spotted because it has less
What?
concealment. So let's move up with Rewa, and I want to leave at least enough AP for 2 attacks, so we can move up pretty close, actually about to here. And I'm gambling on the fact that I can trigger Berserk, but if I want to do that, I need to actually move it to about here so we can get 96, which if we get a kill, we trigger Berserk.
Engines engaged.
And that will give us a 3rd attack. And we should be in range of both our weapons here, but I think I'm going to go with the grenade launcher, because if you read the description, it says ignores cover. So I'm not sure if it works against the bunkers, but we'll see. It doesn't work against the bunkers, it doesn't seem like it. So if they're inside a building, it doesn't work. I guess it seemed to work against the towers though. That's why I was trying to try it out against the...
Major, keep your eyes on this
Okay,
Marine.
it works. I guess we didn't get a very good shot, the first shot, but as you saw, it works pretty well. Because I know against the towers, I don't know if we're gonna see any towers here, but against the towers, these kind of grenade attacks are very devastating.
Fear me.
Alright, so that it didn't work against that. Well, I mean, it got them suppressed. So
Going mobile.
now we might fear retribution from an artillery piece here. So I'm gonna try and maybe spread out my units a little bit. They actually don't see this one. The only one they see is Rewa.
Finally.
We're gonna keep Jane inside for now.
Ready the protocols.
Guardsman here.
They actually left from the bunker, so they're no longer there. Now, according to the map, I know there's like an entrance here. At least there wasn't any kind of wall here, so we might have to go on the right, but I'll see if we can just blow up this wall here.
Ha! Never gets old.
I want to push a little bit further with her. We need to move Pike up as well.
Guardsman here.
Orders.
But first, obviously, we're gonna move with Lim because he's our scout. So I don't know where those infantry went, so we gotta be a bit careful. But that's gonna leave us enough AP to deploy, if anything. I also had to drop the class 4. I forgot to mention that in the pre-deployment screen. I removed the class 4 to save some costs here, so I could get the IV on the team.
Guardsman here.
But it's good. We're still not spotted, so that means
Copy.
uh, there's another wall here, so we can't really see much through here. Alright, whatever.
Finally.
Hold. I think I'm gonna hold chain or Sai a little bit here more.
Guardsman here.
Orders?
Again, let's move a limb. Maybe we can see what's up in here. And can we get inside these bunkers? We can. So we can actually use them as well. It does say can't be entered by infantry. So it costs 30 AP just like a tower. Now I'm not sure if there's a certain way you gotta go in. It seems like there's maybe a door here, but it seems like you can get in through any direction really.
Repositioning.
Alright, let's go here since we have a little bit of
Guardsman
AP
here.
left.
What?
I'll probably want to get Rewa,
Sir.
but I'll actually get Pike a little bit
Listen up,
closer
we're
here.
moving.
Just because he's a bit more vulnerable if we're still in the range of the artillery.
Guardsman here. What?
I want to move her up. This is going to be a little bit of a bottleneck here, a little bit of a choke point, so we got to like really move people out of here. So Pike might be used to give people more AP to unclog
Guardsman here.
the area here. So because we have a big traffic jam, I mean. We might want to rotate that way because I know this thing has more armor on the front, and if something comes through this side, we want to. I mean, we could also go here. Not it's gonna do that. It's just because after that we have to use AP because how much AP? I need 30 AP to rotate around. So whatever, we'll do it because it's not like we can get through here this round anyway. This turn.
Finally.
I think this is when we're actually gonna move out size so she can maybe get some kills and trigger her ability. Still nobody yet.
Guardsman here.
So again,
Orders?
move up with Lim.
Get to cover.
Oh wow, and this infantry is right here. And they'll probably act next, so we really gotta get rid of them. We can either shoot 2 shots, 2 like more accurate shots, or 1 Hail Mary shot here. It says excellent suppressor, so at least if we don't kill them, they shouldn't be a problem anymore. I think either attempt here is gonna do a lot of damage. So we'll do with the 2 controlled shots here. Yeah, or 1 control shot. Now again, like I said, there's a big traffic jam here, and I don't want to clog it up. If we go here, we won't have enough to deploy, and I don't know what's up here. If we go here, same thing. So it's a little bit risky right now. Because I don't know what's up in here. Like, I could try and move a little bit here. Okay, we got some heavy infantry, so that's not good. If we bring Reiwa in here, we can use the AGL for that. Now they have some line of sights on us. And let's look at the models of what they have. It looks like K-Packs, even though the description says battle rifle, capable battle rifle. But when you look at the equipment and when you look at the models themselves here, they have K-Packs. So I think they shouldn't do too much damage from that distance. Alright, so there's a tower.
Guardsman here.
And like I said, okay, these guys haven't moved yet. It might be our time to use Ryua, but just to make sure we have enough AP here, because here's the thing, if we go here, we will only have 1 shot in. But if we give her 40 extra AP, she's gonna get 2
Ready on my
shots.
signal.
And Pike is a little bit stuck in here because traffic jam and everything. I don't know. Yeah, he can't really do much until we move everybody else here. Seems like they are getting a bit closer.
Guardsman here. What?
I can kill from anywhere.
And we are in range. That's good accuracy. Oh. I did not even need the second shot now. Again, sadly, we're kind of stuck in here because the infantry is in front of us. We're just gonna have to skip our turn here. Okay, there's the mech. It is an auto laser, so we gotta be careful because we're definitely in range. I'm not sure if we can shoot her with her next. We could try and set up Sai here for a shot. But I don't know if we got a shot with the APC. We'd have to move him. Could get a little bit nasty. Yeah, I think we'd rather just stay in the back here. Maybe shoot at these guys. See, maybe we can shoot the APC with it. And let's move Ivy a little bit. Oh, she reversed. And we can't rotate her, so I'll just rotate her a little bit here.
Guardsman here. What?
So very important, we can't use that. So Lim is just gonna have to kind of get into cover somehow, and he can't go back because there's too many units in here. These guys are back. So I'll probably push him up to here.
We got vision.
Okay, that's the artillery piece right there. And I think this red outline is the minimum range. So we should be able to go and in cover here.
Move it, Marines.
Actually, we could have maybe gone inside the bunker now that I think about it. And then we have this autocannon team. So
Fighting with ferocity.
Guardsman here.
Sir.
So I don't think this guy moved. I don't know who moved. But we can definitely get Riwa here. We only get one shot if we move here. If we move here, we get 2 shots. Let's try it. It is wavering, crew's shaking. It is actually fleeing. That's very good. That means we can actually push up here. We'll go on the road since it provides more movement. And maybe we can finish it off with yeah, there's the autocannon team we need to take care of as well. Are they gonna deploy? Yeah. They didn't set up their weapon yet.
Yeah?
I can come here and shoot the mech with the anti-material rifle here, AT rifle. I like to give her more accuracy because she's got pretty poor accuracy here. So we'll see how that goes. Also want to get rid of those guys though. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's the optimal on this? Looks like it's 8. We're almost in the optimal. If we go here, we won't have a shot, so let's just try here. I have good accuracy. It's almost dead. Engine destroyed. Should be able to shoot these guys with her.
Leave some for me.
I think we might as well go on this side, but we'll see here. There's that auto cannon we have to get rid of.
Who, sir?
Okay, Pike. I'm just gonna push him. Because theoretically, we shouldn't have a problem here with anybody. I'm gonna leave him a bit in the back though. It's just this autocannon team we have to destroy. We'll use Riwa for that again.
Guardsman here.
Because I don't want it unloading on us.
That's it, Marine.
And I don't want to push up because I don't know what's in here. We could go on over on this side. I also try and get the time mission, so 14 rounds if we can do it in that. We could try and hit the artillery piece here. Full armor penetration, really? 58. What does this normally have? 45, but I think because it's counted as a vehicle, it gets the 40 armor pen here. We'll see. We'll see. I'll push up just a little bit here, I guess.
Flank the Tekka trash!
Guardsman here.
Yeah?
Let's try and destroy that.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
Finding
move
cover.
here. We'll try and get that artillery next with her. Okay, we got some more infantry on this side. Maybe Lim can take them out.
What's up? Sir,
Or even Pike, maybe. Okay, yeah, so to use the call-out target, it needs to be line of sight, because I'm pretty sure we are in range, because we can even target this tower. But we can't target the artillery because it's not in range. Again, we can maybe help out Lim with that infantry next turn, but Rio could just do that. We definitely don't want to block the roads, though. But then we didn't get call-out target. Alright, whatever. I'll keep pushing him.
Guardsman here.
And we'll use call-out target and give her extra AP to help Lim deal with that, because I don't want to stay too long, because I do want to finish the objective within, or get this 14 rounds objective finish here. We can maybe use her. She would definitely have enough here to at least get a shot. It is at max range, though. Here we won't get a shot. Let's try and get a bit closer, and we can't move any further because Lim squad is there. We'll just try this.
Enemy on the back foot.
That actually worked pretty nicely. And again, she uses the reverse.
no time.
So I think we're just gonna... I mean, these guys, I don't think they're gonna come back. There's like one guy left, fully pinned down. I think we can move on here. So that's what we'll do.
Seeking cover.
I mean, again, if they do come
Guardsman here.
back... Alright, what I'm
Sir.
gonna do is
Coordinate
call out
received.
target here. And... Maybe what we can do is give... I think those guys are gone. I don't think they're gonna come back. Maybe give Lim extra AP so we can move him. Or maybe get inside the APC. How much would that be? 40? We won't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough. Yeah, I guess we can just give or Lim or Sai, because Sai actually has less AP.
Ready on bullet for every Tekka!
Guardsman here.
Orders?
So let's keep pushing up with Lim here. It looks pretty clear. I think we're just gonna run
On our way!
with him continuously. Oh, they came back though. They are suppressed. Let's go a bit more on this side, see if we see anything else here. Yeah, and this would have been the only other entrance, I think, on this side. So we could have gone here, but we can just blow up a wall and create our own entrances, of course. He's gonna deploy here.
Guardsman here.
Yeah.
Let's try and kill this
You get what you pay for.
artillery piece here.
Not bad for a buck.
Alright.
Guardsman here.
Can we shoot these guys and try and get some kind of I mean, I don't know if we can kill them with Ryua. Probably, with how accurate she is, we could probably kill them with her. Let's do that. Not even, they just got more pinned down. Alright, let's try her then.
Threat clear.
Alright, we got him. Again with the reverse. Okay, I think it's more or less clear now.
Guardsman here.
So
Orders?
we just kind of run.
Sir.
I think I'll put Pike in the APC because even though he's got more AP than Sai, it's not
Yeah.
that much more. It's only like, what, 10
Sir.
difference almost? Actually, it's 12
Yeah.
difference, but she does have athletic, which is something else I forgot to tell at the beginning of the video, is that I promoted someone, and the promotion I gave was athletic to Sai, so she can help out with her low AP and the use of the
Sir.
anti-material rifle.
Attention. Moving to cover.
So I'll move Pike in here, so he's a little bit faster.
Guardsman here.
It doesn't look like they have many units left here,
Orders.
so let's just try and finish this mission. I wanted to maybe get a bit more loot here by destroying these guys, but
Guardsman here.
whatever, it is what it is. She won't have
Armor detail on duty.
enough to make it. Anyways, they don't know where we are because we're not
Yeah.
spotted anymore.
Guardsman here. Affirmative.
Why does the reverse... Oh, alright, whatever. Maybe because this car is like made it...
Finally.
Maybe this car, the reverse is actually not that many AP.
Move it.
So that's why it prefers to reverse. Alright,
Guardsman here.
we should be good to
Yeah.
make it. She won't make it in time, but... Or this time.
Guardsman here. Copy.
Yeah?
Alright. Or maybe if we move Ryua, because it could be because she's in the way here.
Alert, alert. Weapons team.
There is another... Oh no, we won't be able to make it. We could try and get another auto cannon here. I'll probably do that. So the way I'm gonna do it is... I'll disembark Pike. Yeah, she can't make it.
Orders.
Let me just see if we got anybody else in here.
Alert, alert. Weapons team.
Okay. Hold on. It's not over yet. We can maybe get some extra loot here. Let's keep pushing again until they spot us, and then we'll just deploy. Oh,
Alert, alert.
that's
Weapons
another
team.
MG team.
Who, sir?
I'll move Pike here, and we can give him we can give Ryua
Ready on
taking
my
command.
signal.
Okay, okay.
She definitely doesn't have the range here, so we're just gonna have to... How much does it cost to fully rotate? Looks like it's 20 AP. Or rotate 90 degrees, I should say.
Guardsman here.
So again, what
Sir.
I'll do is I'll give her
Ready on my signal.
AP. I don't think I'm in range to give out any of these.
Go around the techers.
We're gonna move a little bit closer. They're probably gonna spot us here. They set up.
Guardsman here.
They don't have enough though. Again, I'll try and leave enough for 3 shots. So I'll go up to 96 here because I believe if we go here, yeah. And we can move up here and get the other MG team here. Um. Hmm. I'll try and get the last MG team here, so I'm gonna wait with Sai. I'm not gonna push her up. It should be
Guardsmen
pretty
here.
easy here. Actually, could we get them with her? No, she's in a bad spot.
About
Whatever.
time.
Guardsmen here.
Alright,
What?
round 12. Do we have? Yes.
Major, C2 is strong. This soldier's very combat effective.
Alright, and there we go. We finished the mission within, and we got all the secondaries.
Bam sis. Clean through.
So we evacuated 5 or more units, and we completed within 14 rounds, 12 rounds here, and without losing a squad or vehicle. So that was actually pretty decent. And we didn't get that many items. We got repair tools and weapon parts. That's from the artillery. Then some infantry armor. We got this AT grenade. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that was a lot of promotions. And mostly Ryuwa just carried again. But there wasn't that many units as
I am
you've seen.
acing every PT test, Major.
It doesn't look like we got any new conditions except
I am acing every PT test, Major. I'm ready to get back out there, Major.
Alright. That's the end of the operation. So again, a 4-star rating. 79 OCI, 15 authority here. And the rewards, we get access to a CQB K-Pack. And as you guys know, well, I don't really like CQB weapons, so I try and stay away with them. Actually, I want to upgrade Lim to a longer range weapon because, like I said, he doesn't really do much right now because he's able to spot so far ahead that he just kind of spots people, but he can't really engage. I mean, he did also engage in this mission, but we have armor piercing ammo, so we already have this. I don't know, it could be useful. And then we have a booster injection system. It's a vehicle accessory, and for 1 turn, -3 movement cost per tile, but turn cost increased by 10. So it's, I guess you use it if you want to go in a straight line fast, right? I think out of all the rewards, I don't really like this. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm not going to use the K-Pack, but the trade value is worth quite a bit. It's worth twice as much as the armor piercing ammo, but the armor piercing would be the most useful. So I'm not quite sure which one to go for right now, but I think I want to go with the trade value because yes, armor piercing is nice, but the problem is we don't have that many infantry accessory slots, so we really gotta prioritize which one we want to go for. And this would have to either go on the K-Pack, which would reduce the damage. Let's say we put it on the SOF, which has 9 damage. It would reduce it to 7 damage, and it would give it enough armor pierce. It would give it 55 armor piercing, which I believe the only breakpoint I can think of is like the blaster bug because it has 55 armor. So it'd be able to pretty much negate all the armor from the blaster bug. But any other units, I mean, there's the infantry, the rogue army infantry, which is 48 armor, so it's not a big difference. Or we can put it on the crowbar, which would bring the armor piercing from 35 to 60. But again, there's not many breakpoints at 60. Like I said, the blaster bug being the only one that has up to that kind of armor. Against the heavy infantry, I think it's still a little bit not enough because they have 75 armor. So regardless, I don't think we need extra armor piercing. I'll go with the extra trade value and probably just sell the
Major,
K-Pack.
a matter requires your attention.
So we have an event or something. So we have to put a boarding team. Sure. Unforeseen consequences. Select the leader for the job. I guess we can go with Pike because I think he's like the most. I mean, I don't know what if it rolls against anything here, but either Pike or Lim because they're our most highest like skilled guys or have the high stats, but I think in the lore, like in the description, Pike is also like the most veteran Marine, so go with him. Okay, let's open the crates. Anti-personnel mine launchers. It's a vehicle accessory. 6 anti-personnel mine launchers, short distance, and they trigger any infantry. Okay. Right. So that was it. So we got 101 promotion points, 85 authority, 102 OCI, and 45 squaddies. We actually got quite a few squaddies now compared to when we started. So this thing here, the X-Fu is pretty good. Actually, did we get anything from the salvage team? We did destroy a walker, right? We have a lot of salvage parts. That's very good. And actually, let's take a look at the black market. I don't want to stretch out the video too long here, so most likely we'll go back on the backbone um, to do this other operation against the rogue army, or we could switch it up and go on Mach to do the alien infestation. That could be good too. This one expires in 3 turns, this one in 2 turns. That's why um, I was thinking going on the backbone, but we should still have enough time to do both of them. Also, I've seen that there's like 4 little squares now here above the turn counter. There's 4 squares. I don't know if that's the number of missions. Let's see here. Operation length. Okay, yeah. So now this is a 4 mission operation, which could be interesting. This is still a 3 mission operation. Let's quickly go through the black market and see what we have access. So that's really nice. We have a K-Pack SOF that's not in the rare item category, so it's not overpriced. I believe it's in the if it's in the rare items, it's twice the price you have to pay for. But that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting that. No new armors. We do have this mining laser here. Anti-vehicle short range. So this thing does a lot of armor damage, actually does a lot of hit point damage. It's only a one-shot though, but it is very close range. Range of 7. That's actually even closer range than some of our dedicated anti-tank weapons. So I'm not sure if I want to get that. Have the explosive charge. This could be good, especially against the rogue army if we have to blow up these massive buildings again. I'm assuming it does a lot of damage, so that could be something useful. Oh, this thing is new. Target designator marks a unit or structure for the duration of 2 rounds. This is what the rogue army was using against us a lot of times. Okay, there's a walker here, light walker, but nothing new. We already have these. Another AGL, and what is this? A rocket launcher. 100 millimeter diameter. Reduced. Okay, so it's got the exact same description as a PAL. Which kind of makes sense because if we look at the stats, it's got the same stats as the PAL, so it's a 3 to 8 range, but there's no accuracy drop off at range, it looks like. 5 accuracy modifier, exactly the same stats, 160 hit point damage, like same armor damage, same armor penetration as a PAL, but it's on it's a vehicle mount, which the description doesn't hint at that. It just says that it's rather heavy and cumbersome, but that's probably a placeholder description until they actually add it. Because I know certain weapons like the tripod-mounted heavy weapons, they have a description that's different from the vehicle. Anyways, this could be good. It's got 6 rockets instead of the 3 we get with the PAL, so this could be good. And on the rare items, that's tripod CMG. Alright, so see how the description here says this weapon is mounted on a tripod to be carried by infantry. It's like the before last sentence. So that's different than the usual one we get here with the vehicle. See. Anyways, and what is this? An ATGM launcher. Okay. Launch an ATGM at an angle at a mark target with a guaranteed chance to hit and no line of sight. Oh, okay, this could be good. because if this works with the target designator and it's a vehicle medium, it's a medium slot. This means we could make use of Ivy very well here, because we could put it on Ivy because it's a medium slot, and somebody like Lim or Cardo, whoever we bring, can have oops, can have the designator, and then we pretty much just use that and we guarantee some hits. It does have a pretty big minimum range of 6, maximum range of 11, hit point damage, armor penetration. That's crazy. So like if you get a hit with this, it'll pretty much take out anything. But yeah, if we can mark targets and then use this, we can definitely do a lot of damage, especially again like I said with Ivy, who has lower accuracy stats than Rewa. Anyways, we'll see. The next OCI I'm probably gonna get is going to be the where is it? Is it in electronics? Yeah, no, it's not the CRC center. Which one was it? Did we not get the oh, we didn't get. I thought we had. Okay, so I thought instead of the CRC center, we had the DCRAC. Alright. But anyways, we wouldn't have been able to get it because it's 180 points here. So we might want to save our OCIs for something a little bit better. We'll see. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably also promote some squad leaders here. I'm not sure which. I'll have to think about it. I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll decide which operation and set up for the first mission. I'll get you guys up to speed on that. Alright. See you guys.